It is time for News Extra. KNEB, Scottsbluff Hearing, KNEB.com. Kevin Mooney with our program this morning.
All right, Steve, thank you, and good morning, everyone. We have Jennifer Rogers here from the WCC Foundation, and we're going to talk about what you can do to help them reach that $8.95 million goal for the WCC Capital Campaign. And believe it or not, they're just inches away from it, right?
We are very close. I know people are certainly been seeing the gift announcements that we've had coming out.
Yeah, you've had great gift announcements.
It's been just incredible to go through this process. And, you know, of course, living in this community now for more than a decade, I can't say that I'm surprised by the generosity we've experienced. But it's just been amazing to talk to folks about WCC and the impact that we have on our students, on local businesses, and just on the community as a whole. And so we are very close to reaching what many have called a lofty goal, but one that we know is very important to help bring us into the future. So there's a number of ways that people can help support us and get us over the goal. And really, this is all about the students. That's why we go out and have these conversations and are conducting this campaign. Is we want to make sure students have up-to-date facilities, that they have the best programs possible, and that they have the scholarship funds to be able to get them there so they can reach their dreams.
All right. You're what, $100,000 away? Is that what it is?
We're very close, yeah. So, you know, if you can believe it, the amount of time and energy that has gone into this by local volunteers and, of course, staff at WCC. Like I said, a lot of effort has really gone into helping us get this close. And so now we're just asking for a little bit more support from the community. If you haven't given yet, you know, think about ways that you could really impact the future of the college, the future of the region. And we have a number of ways that people can do that. One of the best things that you can do is to hop online, and you can go to WNCCworks.org, and you can learn about what the goals are of the college through the campaign and what we hope to accomplish. You can actually designate a gift to support the area that interests you the most. You can also learn about stories, you know, the students that we impact, the volunteers that are involved in our organization. It's just been really incredible, and we just want to give people the opportunity to join in this really historic effort.
Yeah, and the end of the year is the best time to do it because you're thinking about tax benefits and everything else, and also just ways you can help out as you look at what you've done over the year, or maybe start in the new year. Maybe this is the time to do it.
Absolutely. And we've got some really convenient giving options. Of course, you can give online, or if you want to make a multi-year commitment to support this campaign, we would love to talk to you about that. We have other kinds of giving vehicles, you know, such as gifts of stock or gifts of property, long-term kinds of gifts. And so for us, it's really about connecting with people who know the impact that the college has and the impact that our students have. They, you know, of course, stay in the region. They fill our jobs. They support regional economic development. We're filling local workforce demands. And so this is really about the future for us all. It's really not just about WNCC. It's about the vitality of the region. And so we've got lots of ways that you can join in on this effort.
All right. We'll talk more about it and kind of tell you where all the money is going. And we want to thank one special person right after this.
Put a little country in your Christmas. Murdocks Ranch and Home Supply is the place to find thoughtful, practical gifts and great deals. During Murdocks Country Christmas Sale, select clothing, footwear, and accessories are 20% off. All toys are 25% off. Plus, Honda and Husqvarna snowblowers are 10% off. Get these and many more deals on brands like DeWalt, Yeti, Nutro, and Carhartt. Shop the Country Christmas Sale at your local Murdocks or Murdocks.com today.
Back on News Extra, Jennifer Rogers is here from the WCC Foundation. They are very, very close to reaching their, believe it or not, $8.95 million goal they had for the WCC Capital Campaign. and their fundraising campaign. You guys started this about a year and a half ago.
We did.
And when you looked at that number, you went, wow. Right?
I know a lot of people kind of, like I said earlier, called this a lofty goal. And certainly it was. It's been pretty unprecedented, definitely for us at the college.
I think for anybody around here.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's been really fantastic. I feel very privileged to have been a part of this. But we, of course, couldn't have done it without an incredible campaign volunteer team that have been meeting and working through this and talking to people about their experiences with WNCC, maybe as alumni or as parents of students or as local business owners that hire our graduates and know that they really rely on us to fill those needs. When you think about every time you go to the hospital and you have a nurse that helps you, chances are that nurse probably went to WNCC. So those ways that we really impact people individually and, of course, at the business level, it comes back to help us all. So those have been wonderful conversations to have.
All right, let's talk just briefly about where all the money is going to. We've talked a lot about the Performing Arts Center. That's where $3.5 million is going, right?
Yeah, so my, of course, conversations haven't been short ones because this is really a pretty complicated campaign in the sense that we're really trying to accomplish a lot with those dollars. Yeah. We have some capital improvements that we know we need to make at the college, and so looking at a renovation of our main building here on our Scottsbluff campus, including the performing arts space for our wonderful programs that we have. Right. And then we also have some program improvements. We hear a lot from businesses that we need to shore up our ability to be able to respond to local workforce shortages and needs. And so you've probably heard about things like our applied agriculture program and others. And then we're also, of course, always looking at supporting students through scholarships. That has been the main effort of the college, of the foundation for the college since it began, and we know that continues to be a need.
All right. And then we want to thank one person in particular. Howard Olson has been your foundation president for how long now?
Since, we'll just say for decades.
For decades, huh? I mean, that's amazing. Really.
It is so wonderful. And, of course, when I came on board for the foundation a few years ago, Howard was there and helped us get to where we are today. It's because of his incredible volunteer support. We're so thankful to him and so thankful to all of our board members, campaign leadership, of course, Dr. Holcomb and other faculty and staff at the college. Right. We would not be able to do this without them. But, of course, Howard is very special to me as well. And just have to give a huge thank you to everybody.
Yeah, he's been there for decades. And you look at all the work he's done for the city and other people around here. It's pretty amazing. I think he's getting to the point where he's going to kind of shut it down and he and Peggy are going to kind of move on a little bit.
Well, I think that everybody gets to the point where they've given so much, and you want to be able to honor that time. And so for us, Howard has been an incredible leader and volunteer, and we're very thankful to him and everybody else that has gotten us to where we are today.
All right. If somebody wants to do something here, say in the next minute we got, how do they do it? They call you, go online?
Any and all of the above. So definitely visit us online at wnccworks.org. But we'd also love to talk to you one-on-one. You can give me a call at 630-6551. Send us an email or whatever's convenient for you. We're happy to talk through what those options are and what matters the most to you and how we can help you accomplish your goals for giving back at this incredible time of the year. So many great causes to support in our community, and it's just so generous. So thank you to everybody for all you do at this time of the year especially.
All right, very good. Thanks, Jennifer, for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer Rogers from the WNCC Foundation. They've done wonderful work, and you look at raising nearly $9 million over the last year and a half for the college. Back to you, Steve.